Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in the previous episode, we had been all the way up in the Great Northern Waste here, up in Spikewind, and we fought a battle against quite a few undead and received a legendary helmet for our efforts. And so, if you haven't seen that episode, last episode, I highly suggest you go back and watch it, because that was a pretty epic battle that we had. We were vastly outnumbered, and things got pretty hairy for a little while, but we did manage to pull it out. So for now, we're going to continue to look for work and also keep our eyes out for any rumors as to legendary items that we can come across. I think that's what we're going to focus mainly on, is trying to hunt down all the legendary weapons we can get our hands on, and obviously as we travel along, we'll do work to continue to pay for all the stuff that we need along the way. So I'm in Gerholm. As you guys may have noticed, I traveled back southeast or southwest here between episodes and sold off a bunch of the stuff that we had collected from the enemy army, and so we've got a pretty good sum of crowns now. And as you may recall from the last episode, there was a suit of armor in Gerholm here that I wanted, so we're gonna purchase that, equip it, and then we'll see if there's any work here. If not, we'll head to Hawkdorf and see what they've got for us. So with that said, I would just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you are enjoying, our Battle Brothers playthrough thus far, and you'd like to see more of it. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow, and the best way to follow along with this series as it continues. So we're at just under 2,000 crowns now, and we've got another lamellar harness, which is the second best suit of armor we currently have in our army. Anton the Falcon has one. I've also given him the kite shield that we picked up from the last battle, because I think it's pretty intimidating looking, and it goes well with his new legendary Highland helm. And so we got to figure out who we want to give this armor to. I'm thinking Warnerd, probably, because the spearmen on our flanks are the most critical to our success, and so if they stay alive, that's better for everybody. And then Falk here, I guess we'll get the armor upgrade. Yeah, why not? Actually, you know what? Since Valdemar is healed, I should probably get him back in. Let's see. He's got lower initiative because he lost an ear. But he's also bloodthirsty. Interesting. I wonder if he's got the wrong weapon. He's bloodthirsty, so all kills are fatalities if the weapon allows. I don't know if a spear allows for a fatality, so that might be the wrong weapon for him to carry. But for now, let's get him back in. He is better than Falk. Actually, no, he's not. It looks like Falk is caught up. Well, you're closer to leveling up. Only slightly, actually. So, not that big a difference there. But yeah, we'll get him back in. He's been with us a lot longer. And then, I think that's about it. We now have an extra male hauberk here, which means I can probably afford to get rid of some of this other stuff. So let's see. You know what? I'm not a fan of the way these look, so we'll get rid of those. And then, maybe one of those as well. And that'll give us a little bit more space. I've got way more stuff than we could ever use here, but, you know, people die, items get lost, items get broken, so it's nice to have extras. And whenever we recruit people, it's nice to be able to equip them to a pretty high standard right out of the gate. So we've got 2,000 crowns. That's a pretty good sum to work with, and it looks like there is a job here. So let's see what he wants me to do. We'll be paid, oh wow, 3,000 crowns when it's done. I want more. No way. What do you want me to do? Destroy Skewer's hideout. Okay. I am a bit concerned that they're offering me this much, but I'll accept. So 2,840 crowns to destroy this hideout. I can virtually guarantee that it will be orcs. So I am expecting the absolute worst. Is there anything here that we can't live without? No. The only real thing that we need to concern ourselves with as far as upgrades now is, aside from armor obviously, is improving our spears. We have the middle tier spear. There is one above this, and if we could get all of our spearmen equipped with those, we would be in fantastic shape. So, right, where is this place? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, goblins. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that is more of a goblin name than an orc name. I don't know that I feel better about that, though, because goblins, while not as dangerous as orc warriors, can still be very dangerous, as you guys well know. So, I'm not sure what to expect from this. I should make sure that everybody has bandages. You do, you do. Yeah, it looks like everybody does. Okay, so everybody has bandages. You have poison. Somebody has an antidote, I thought. I must have clicked right past it. But somebody had an antidote. Yeah, okay, so Anton has it. Alright, well. Here we go. Many goblin Wolfriders, okay. Honestly, of the various goblin enemies, I tend to concern myself the least with these guys. I mean, yes, the wolf can attack as well as the guy riding it, but I'd rather fight these guys than the goblins that are going to jump around and skirmish and shoot arrows at me that are poisoned from a long distance, because I can hold my ground and fight whatever, but chasing those guys down while they're poisoning me is frustrating, so I don't mind this. I say that now, but I might live to regret that. Okay, so it looks like we've got a pretty even fight on our hands. Unfortunately, they are already into our ranks, so the spears aren't going to count for much. They'll be fairly effective. These guys don't have very heavy armor, but obviously being able to set up a spear wall here would have been awesome. They're going to try to flank. They have the numbers to do it. I don't know that we'll be able to do much skirmishing here. Yeah, if I had known they'd be on us this quick, I definitely would have foregone all the skirmishing weapons. So let's see. 48. Yeah, I mean, that's the only person you have a shot on that isn't going to risk hitting one of our own. Okay, can you finish him? No, that was pretty pathetic. Alright, that's risky. You know what? Don't even bother. Get the good old poleaxe out and then drop it on somebody's head. Nicely done. So we've got an injured wolf there that's going to peck away at our armor, but I don't know that they can do a lot of damage to the guys in our front line. Let's see. You got nobody in range, or... Oh, because he's engaged in melee, of course. So get your axe out and finish this guy off, please. Cool. So there's one down. Then if you could start putting shots into these guys, that would be great. That's your best chance, so let's try that. Get your spear up just in case, because they might decide to come down this way and fill in some of the gaps. 61. Yeah, start dealing with this guy. And then you can start dealing with him. You need to get your poleaxe out. And then bring it down on somebody's head. I guess this guy. Really doesn't matter. You are engaged in melee, so we're going to need to get your hammer out. And then it's hammer time on this guy. Well, we're doing damage. They are going to have a pretty difficult time hurting us, but they do have a huge mobility advantage, so we need to make sure that they don't get into my archers, which it's pretty likely that they're going to do at this point, because they are going way, way far around. So if we're lucky, I'm thinking we might be able to clear the front ranks here and then just switch everybody around, because this line here is almost completely dead. So if we can drop this guy and this guy, all I need to do is have them, jump over like this, and then we're protected again, So let's have you wait. I need you to kill... Well, you should probably go after this guy. Nicely done. So the wolf's going to attack him, but we've got pretty good armor, so not a big deal. You're going to wait. You can't hit anybody from there, so I want you to flip sides and then have you wait. You can hang out for now. It's risky if I move him here, because this guy could attack him potentially. But I've already got 2 other guys on him. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a shot. Actually, hold on. That'll take 4 fatigue. So if I take a shot, I'll have enough. So put an arrow into that group and then hop over. You need to start killing somebody over here. Come on. Alright, Anton. Hopefully you can finish this guy off. Cool, cool. And then if you could get this kill, that would be great. No. Man, that's tough. If I could finish him off, this guy is able to shoot his bow again. But if I kill him, these guys can hop over. I think I should probably... I'm gonna kill this guy. Okay. Oh, the wolf's still there, so that actually didn't really help. Hopefully, Valdemar can get rid of him. Try to dig him out of that spot. Let's see. Put your spear up. That should work on these tiles as well. I need you to kill that wolf. And get your spear ready. I need you to hop over and then shoot a bolt at something. How about there? That works. And then Lothar, fire an arrow at that wolf, and then jump over here. You're good right there, so just relax, and you are also good. So now they've got to figure out what they want to do. They're not going to be able to just like dance around my flanks forever, because I can literally just keep jumping back and forth. But yeah, they seem unwilling to engage the front of my line. They really want to get to my archers, but they can't do it fast enough. So what I might do is, oh, he's gonna engage, okay. Where are you gonna go? Alright. I'm going to probably hop my archers back over, and then slowly fold my lines around them. So let's have you go there. And you're gonna have to relax for a little bit. Try to kill him, no? Okay. Well, Raymond can help him out if need be. Let's get you over here. You can stay there for now. I need you to... Oh, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity. That's not good, so let's have you wait. Oh, well, that works. Sort of. You just pin somebody else. Engaged in melee, right? There's a wolf there. Not anymore. So get that spear up, and you hang out for a little bit. I need you to clear this guy out. Raymond, can you finish off? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just hit something. Okay. Let's have you wait. You wait. He's gonna free himself. You're gonna relax. You're gonna jump over here, even though that's gonna pin you in combat. Actually, can you shoot him first? Nice. And then go. I don't know if we'll be able to get away here. He could take a pretty nasty hit from this. Nope, he made it. Okay. I'll take it then. You just hang out. Get your spear up, because he's got to come at us, and you're too tired. So I guess you just relax. He's going to swing at our archers and do a little bit of damage, but honestly, he's not much of a threat. That wolf has given up. They're going to continue to try to flank us, and we'll do our best to stop it. Okay, well, that guy doesn't have a wolf anymore. So yeah, basically we just need to like surround our archers in like a big circle and that should be pretty much adequate to finish them off. Surprisingly, we've only killed 3 of them, although it's not counting, you know, the wolves and whatever. So we've done a little bit more damage than that. Let's see, if you go there, you can still attack. Ah, come on, man. Let's fold you back to there. You can't do anything because you're stuck. So I'll switch your weapons and have you attack him. Could you finish him off? Nice. Okay, so that frees up our archers again. That will allow you to shoot at somebody, maybe this guy. Man, they are really not doing much for me here, are they? 64. Yeah, go after him. So there's another wolfless goblin. Let's see, I need you to fall back to there. So that flank is slowly closing itself. This one is kind of stuck. Well, wow. Warner, look at you go. Sure, do this. That looks pretty good. He's gonna flee. Hopefully our, oh, he's coming back, okay. Well, hopefully our archers can deal with some of the guys that are further out there. But it looks like a lot of them are giving up the fight. I really don't want to have to chase these guys down. Hopefully they break or something. Let's see, could you kill him? Nice. This guy's locked in combat, so obviously he's not going anywhere. We'll just kind of focus fire him with whatever's over here. That wolf's done. You just kind of hang out. I probably shouldn't have wasted his turn like that, but there's nobody nearby, so it should be okay. You can go after this guy. You can finish him. Anybody else in view? Doesn't look like it. So we'll see if they break. I imagine that they probably will. Let's see, you need to be there. You can just relax. You can just relax. Yeah, everybody just hang out. The enemy's gonna retreat. Let's just say it's over. We'll collect our pay. They're beaten, and we're never gonna run them down when they're riding wolves. So I'll let this one go. Cool. So nothing serious injury-wise. Couple light injuries, but no big deal. 1, 2, 3 level ups, including Anton, which is pretty rare because he is way up there. I think he's like level 8 or 9 now. Lothar leveled up as well. I think that makes him level 7. And Albrecht was 7 already, so I think he's 8 now. We'll take a look at those in a second. We got some pretty run-of-the-mill goblin weapons, more ammunition and tools, which is nice. And then some silverware that we can sell for a decent little sum. Alright, so let's take care of these level ups first, because I'm interested in seeing where these guys are at. So he's level 7 now. Let's get his bow back out, and then we'll see what options are available to him. I'm definitely going to give him more fatigue. Range skill is not a bad idea. And then I could give him more health or more resolve. I think I'm going to go health. Because he doesn't have the best armor, and so if anything gets through it, I wouldn't mind him being able to tank some of that. And then I might give him brawny just to free up a little bit more of his fatigue. Do you have quick hands? No, you don't. Honestly, that's less important on the archers, though, than it is on the skirmisher guys. And giving him polearm mastery wouldn't be a terrible idea either. I think I'm going to give him brawny for now. That'll free up only 6 fatigue. That really was not much. So Anton is now level 8. Let's see what his skills look like. So obviously more fatigue. +1 is not really very substantial. I think I'm going to give him hit points and resolve. As for abilities, this is kind of difficult. Let's see, he has access to everything, so Indomitable skill, which grants 50% damage reduction and immunity to being stunned, knocked back, or grabbed for a limited time. I mean, that sounds pretty good. What other options are there? So Duelist, With the offhand free, an additional 25% of any damage ignores armor. Okay. Killing Frenzy, that's probably not a great one for him. Making them scatter and flee. Any attack that inflicts at least 1 point of damage to hit points triggers a morale check for the opponent, as opposed to only if at or above 15 points of damage. That's interesting. Because that, I mean, if he were doing a spear wall, all that damage that he was dealing could potentially cause a bunch of morale checks and make them break before we even start fighting. But this sounds pretty awesome. That'll make him like an immovable object on the battlefield, which is exactly what I want him to be. Then we've got Albrecht here. Let's see. Obviously more fatigue. I'll give him more range skill. Got 74, wow. And then maybe some more resolve. As far as perks go, he's got just about all of them. I mean, obviously not, but let's see. Would any of these really benefit him? A kill increases all damage by 25% for 2 turns. Let's see. Use a sergeant on the battlefield as an extension of your leadership and keep everyone in line. Allies at a range of 5 tiles or less will get 15% of this character's resolve as a bonus added to their own. Well, that works pretty well for him, given that he has the wolf armor that gives him even more resolve. And his resolve's not bad as it is. It's 64 plus the armor, it makes it... Well, is it adding in the armor? I don't know if it's adding the armor to that or if that's the base value. So it's either 64 or 69. Either way, it's going to take 15% of that and add it on top of everybody else within that little bubble. So that's not bad. Interesting. Nimble? No. I think I'll go with Sergeant. I think that fits really well with the armor that we gave him. Okay. And so that's everybody's level ups. Let's go collect our pay, which is going to be pretty considerable. And then we will, I think we're almost out of time. Actually, I think we are out of time. So, let's collect our pay and then we'll end the episode. But, yeah, I mean, that fight was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be when I saw how much they were willing to pay me. But again, I don't consider the Wolfriders much of a threat. I would much rather fight them than the goblin archers who like to shoot you with poison arrows. The Wolfriders, as long as you can kind of blob up with some spears, it's not a whole lot they can do to you, and their weapons are not going to get through armor at the level that we have, so it's, yeah, it's pretty easy to deal with them. Alright, so we collected our pay there, and it looks like there's no more work for us in Gerholm, so in the next episode we'll head down to Hawkdorf and see what's going on there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.